I cannot be arsed doing this at all, but I'm gonna have to. Gonna have to do it. So Sunderland went to Lincoln today, and they lost by 2 goals to nil, and it was absolute garbage. It was absolute shite. Um, and before I do get into a rant, I will place on record my sort of congratulations and well done to Lincoln. They were by far the better team. I did say in the preview, that they are a good side. I do expect them to do good things this year. They've got some very good individual players as well. They've got a good unit there, a really hard working unit, and that's probably the big thing today is that they outworked us, they outclassed us. Um, but it's time. It's time for Jack Ross to go, big time, because that is just shite. With the players we have, we should be performing so much better than that. Do you know what I mean? I'm not saying we have a God-given right to walk the league or beat every team. Of course not. But I think most managers, or there's so many other managers that get this team playing so much better, so much better. And like I say with the quality we do have, we should be playing so much better. And we've just got used to this shite brand of football, and we're accepting it just for the sake of it. And Jack Ross is just getting away with it because he'll scrape an odd 2-1 win here and there, and it's just it just hides the cracks of the actual issues. Do you know what I mean? Temporarily, they'll think, oh yeah, we've won a couple of games now, so we're all right again. When in reality, we're still shit. We've gone backwards this season. We've gone backwards this season massively. But if we look at this game as an individual game, like I say, from the off, Lincoln, they came out flying. They pressed us non-stop off the ball. There was so much movement. They were so quick with the passing. The second they got the ball, it was like, right, okay, we need to move the ball on. Let's move. And they pass and move so quickly and ferociously. And I thought, we'll sort of we'll let this tide over for the opening sort of 10 minutes. They might tire themselves out a little bit, but they didn't. It was non-stop throughout the game. They were non-stop throughout really pressing us. Whenever they got the ball, they ran at us every single time they got the ball. Good passing and movement, like I say. But on the flip side, with what we were doing, there was times where we had the ball and we have acres of space in front of us. We could be on the left or the right. It'd be either DeBock or McLaughlin on one side. I'm just thinking, run at him. Make him think, make them work, make him do something. But we just kind of stop staring into this huge open space in which he can run into, or any of us can run into, and then just think about it for a bit. What shall I do? Slowing the play down, allowing them to get back. There's no creativity. They'll either pass it backwards or just hoof it towards Charlie White, who, on the record as well, is absolute shite, and he's just getting progressively worse every time I see him. Can't control the ball, can't score. A couple of times he was kind of in today, not necessarily one-on-one the keeper, but a couple of chances where he'd get it sort of in and around the area, and I'm just thinking, shoot, man. Just frigging shoot, but his touch is taking him to the fucking corner flag. It's just shite. It is shite, but like I say, Lincoln deserved it 100%, absolutely 100%. But yeah, for me, it's just time that Jack Ross goes. It is time that Jack Ross goes. McLaughlin started again today, made a howler. It was given as an own goal. Ball was whipped in towards sort of near post-ish area, and Walker did contest him, but he should have gathered it. And instead, he's kind of half gathered it and then just lobbed it into his own net. Pretty much, it was just terrible goalkeeping. It was Lee Camp-esque. It was that bad. And I said before the game, and so did many others, including you guys as well, was saying to put Burge in goal today because I think he deserves to. If anyone else was out of form, then or playing badly, they get changed. So someone else come in for him. And the goalkeeping position is no different, so I don't see why he's getting this special treatment. Don't get me wrong, I have a massive amount of time, massive amount of respect for Big John. He was class for us last season. This season, he hasn't been the same Big John that we saw last season. And that's it. So it's time for Lee Burge to give him a go. And if he starts doing shit, then put Big John back in again. Do you know what I mean? I'm not saying that John McLaughlin is a shit goalkeeper. I'm not. He's going through a bad run of form. He shouldn't have started today. So he's lobbed the ball into the back of the net. I'm just getting progressively pissed off. I really am getting really pissed off. So we're a goal down. They get a penalty as well, which luckily they miss. But then another ball fizzed across goal later on in the game to make it 2-0 in the second half. Ball played across goal, like I say, and knocked in. 2-0, easy as you like. And it was Andrade for me. Bruno Andrade for Lincoln was absolutely class. He absolutely torn Dhannoo a new arsehole today, to be honest with you. He was just absolutely running him ragged. Every time he got the ball, he's got so much pace, so much flair and creativity. He's running so direct at our defence, and we couldn't handle it. We couldn't handle the pace, the physicality of Lincoln today at all. We had no answers. Do you know what I mean? I have no positive for today's game. Absolutely no positive at all. And now it is, like I say, it's time for Jack Ross to go. Big time. It really is time for him to go. We need someone else, freshen things up. I think a new face now would be the ideal time. We've got a week or two now because, of course, Fleetwood has been postponed. Maybe getting a new manager in then, because I just can't see this club going forward with Jack Ross anymore. I can't. I want it to, or I wanted it to, but I just can't take this dire shite anymore. I really, really can't. It's terrible, and I'm not going to put all the blame on Jack Ross because the players as well should be doing miles better. The final third, at one point, towards the back end of the game, we had 3 strikers on the pitch. I don't think any of them managed to get a shot away for the last 20-25 minutes. We had White, Grigg and McNulty on the pitch, and they couldn't do anything. It just shows, the lack of creativity we've got up there. Charlie White is just shit. Absolutely shit. Grigg, come on. Fell over the ball a couple of times. McNulty chased the ball down a bit, but to be fair, all we were doing was playing freaking hoof-it football again. It's just shite. With the quality we have, we should be keeping the ball on the floor and playing some frigging football. And we're not. But like I say, well done to Lincoln. Sunderland are now, I think, we are 6th, which is just shite. It's absolutely shite. Yes, we are 6th. 19 points. We're currently 8 points behind top of the league, Ipswich, which is just terrible. 11 games in, we're 6th, and we've got that big of a distance between top of the league and where we are. It's not good enough. It's poor, and it's time for Jack Ross to go. I'm Jack Ross out 100% now. Just shit. It is shit, and I apologise. It's been a bit of a miserable one. I'm not really analysing the game properly, but this is just me 20 minutes, 15 minutes after the game's finished, so I'm not in the best of moods, as you can imagine. But yeah, I'm Jack Ross out. We need someone else in. Need to freshen things up. Someone who can actually make or get the best out of these players, because Jack Ross, he can't do that. He blatantly can't do that. So that's it. If you have somehow enjoyed this video, please hit the like button and all that nonsense. But for now, you take care and stay jam.